Good evening, everyone. So, just I want to recap a little bit, and this is again a continuation of the session. What we are doing for last couple of days about the backup and recovery. So, just to give you the recap, what exactly we have done in last 2 days related to backup and recovery. So, as per the recovery is concerned, definitely we are going to start now. But as far as backup is concerned, what we have gone through two type of backup. One is the physical backup, one is the logical backup. Physical backup, again, we have covered what? Two things. One is just by giving OS command copy paste by doing that backup. So which file to take backup, which not, we are clear with. The same thing we have done with RMAN part, right? So with RMAN also, we have just gone through how to take full database backup. We have gone through the table space backup and again data file backup. Now, the next part is the logical backup. So we have gone through yesterday that why logical backup is important. If you guys have missed the session, you can just click on the YouTube or whatever link is there in the description. So you'll come to know what exactly I'm referring to in case you missed last session. Now, the next part, what we have covered yesterday while taking logical backup, what are the steps basically? That is the full backup, then the specific user's backup, the user schema. Then the last one was table backup. So those stuff we have done. Now, the main question here is, we have taken backup. When to use or in which situation we have to use that backup. Okay, so that is one of the main point. And today what I'm going to just to show you guys in the next half an hour, I'm just going to show what exactly the recovery process we are going to follow. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to show you all the RMAN part, so RMAN recovery. And again, this is going to be the basic 3 steps in case you lost your data file or table space, or you lost entire your data files. So in this 3 scenarios, what exactly you are going to do. So okay. So okay. In coming, okay. Sorry guys, there was an issue with the network. So I'm back, and let me just real quick set up some basic stuff what we were doing. And for that, okay. So I'm just again, if you guys have missed it, we are going to discuss how to do the recovery part, the RMAN recovery, and if time permits, the logical recovery also we will do. Okay, so in this case, what will happen? Let me share my screen for a minute. Okay, so sharing the screen, and hope you all are getting my screen, and under that, yes. So ultimately, we all know, whoever is regular, what we are going to do, why we are going to do. Okay, so first thing, we have to go and check whether the backup is there or not. Which backup I'm referring to? The RMAN backup I'm referring to. So to check, definitely we need to log into the RMAN prompt into specific database. The question is which database we have to log in. Okay, so there are SHA data and SHA2 databases there in this particular system. Okay, so how to check 2 databases there or 3 databases there, or so here we can see one is SHA, one is SHA data. So this 2 is there, and under that we have to set the environment, then SHA data, and then will set the environment. It's already done. SHA data. Okay, I just repeated it twice. And next, what we have to go to RMAN, right? RMAN, then target, then this. What else? We have to see whether database backup is there or not. If not, I'll take it to show you guys this thing. So, what is the command to see whether backup is there or not? So, list backup summary or list backup, whichever command you are comfortable. So here what we can see there is no backup is available. So if no backup is available, so sake of just showing you all, I'm going to take backup. So backup database. I'm taking full backup. It will take maybe a couple of minutes because the size is very tiny, nothing hardly the data wise it's there. Okay. So once backup is done, what I'll do, let me tell you. We need to create the scenario through which, again I'm repeating, we are going to create the scenario through which we will feel that we have lost something. Okay, so it seems error, writing error, no space is there. So what I'll do, I'll clean some space. So let me just go and so these things, all these backup are there. So let me go and clean it up one by one. Okay. So just again, why we are doing this? Because fail to, so rm -fr star. What I'm doing, all the directory folder, whichever is there, everything is cleaned up. Okay. Now, nothing is there under backup set. Again, what I'll do, I'll go inside, and if you want to check whether space is there or not, so what is the command? How much space is already occupied? This is very, very, very vital. Okay, let me just explain it to you all one more time. These 4-5 folder is there. Instead of this 4-5 folder, it may be 100 or 200 folders. You need to check each and every folder whether folder is empty or some content is there. If some content is there, what is the size? So can you believe 105 means folder, and you have to just go and check how long it is going to take? And you don't know, maybe out of 100, only one folder is having maybe 100 GB of data. Rest are totally empty. How to check that? So DU, disk use. And see what I did. See this very, very, very useful command, DU, disk use. Okay. What I'm doing, all the folders are there. Inside that, which file, which folder have much more space, that you have to check. Now, under this, while just checking this, we are coming to know what? See carefully here. These things are having 0. That means whatever folder under these things are empty, right? All these are having some other, that means around C503. So under that, something is there. Okay, so we need to at least clean this up. Okay, if I'll clean, let me just clean it up. Okay, because this is RN. So let me just clean RM minus FR, this file, hit enter. And one more is there, RM minus FR. Okay, this one I'm cleaning up. And after that, what I'm doing again, see, again I'm going to check du min desk use hyphen. Okay. What we can see here, nothing is there. Few files are there under this, so I can go and clean it up. Okay, on maybe little less file size is there. So what I'll do again, I can go into this and I can delete all these, because all these folders are having around 3 to 5, 6, around 1 GB of data. So what I'm doing, I'm cleaning up everything what is there inside this. See, I cleaned up. And if I go and check again, du this desk use, and H means human format, that means, and see 0, 0, all are 0. So we have cleared around what? If you calculate 1 GB here, and so ultimately 1.3 total, if you club it together, 1.3 GB space was there. Now if you see, it's showing how much? 0. So 1 plus GB space got cleared. Okay. Now again, I'm going to take backup. So this activity, what we have done, it's very much used in the real life scenario. So that we have to just keep in mind, if backup is failing, what we are going to do in those scenarios. Coming back to the backup. So RMAN target this one. Okay. Now I'm going to take backup, full backup again. Okay. Backup database. So ultimately, I'm going to take full backup now. Okay. So let's wait for a couple of minutes, and it will be done. So what we are going to do after this backup is done, whichever data files what we are getting here, see, which all are data file we are getting. These are the data file, right? See, U0 APP, Oracle, these SHA, SysOx. So these all are the different data files we have. What is the other way to check the data file location? File name from db_data_file that we have discussed. Okay, so here itself we are getting all these files available in this. Now, what I'll do, just for see what is going on. These all are the file, and now let me check whether the backup is list backup summary. Now we can see backup is there with us. Okay, which backup, what type of backup we have taken? F means full. So we have taken full backup. So backup is there. If you want to see detail, list backup, just give list backup, and you'll be getting which file is having what, and all these, what is the backup location. See, this thing got created automatically. We never created this folder. Few folders were there. We have already cleaned it up. But this is newly created, and this is the file name where the backup took place. So one is this. If you go there, you'll be getting 2, see here, 2 to 3 files. Depends on what type of database, what is the size, and number of factors are going to control how many number of backup file will be generated. So again, I'm not going to there with more detail, but as a whole, the backup number of file may vary depending on n number of factor. Couple of factor, maybe size of the database. What else? Maybe what type of database you are using. Okay, so these couple of just for FYI. Now, backup is there. Now, suddenly, I'm just shutting down the database to show you guys the scenario. I'm shutting down the database, and it will take some time. Yesterday, again, it hung due to whatever reason. So, what process we followed, you all are aware. If you are having, maybe a few of you might not attend it, I'm not sure. So, you can go to last session and you can check it. Now, what I'm doing, see, this is one data file is there, this one. See, I'm going to remove this data file knowingly. And what we are assuming, it's a human error or maybe due to whatever internal factor, this file is missing. We don't know the reason. So to keep that scenario in this current situation, I'm going to remove that. Okay. So just I'm giving what RM, this one, I'm just removing it. Gone. Now, what will happen if I'll start the database? See what is going to happen. RMAN target. This one. Now I'm going to start the database. Either you can start from here or you can start from SQL prompt also. No issues in this. So I'm giving startup and see what is going to happen. See here, but ultimately, one file is here missing. So ultimately, the scenario what I wanted to show you all, it failed. So let me just do one thing. Shut down, initiate. Okay. So let it shut down. I'll just remove some files. Okay. Very important files I'll remove. And I'll tell you why that particular, the file I have removed, why it is not giving the challenge. Okay. I'll cover the later on. So SHA data, this one, this file, I supposed to remove it. Okay. I'll explain it the reason. Okay. So why I have removed it. Now I'm going to, and if you'll, maybe from RMAN also you can try. Okay. No issues on that. So see. And at last, what it is saying? See? So, which stage database is right now? If you remember, we have 3 stages, right? First is no mount, second is mount, third one is open mode. So, in no mount mode, what is happening? It is checking the parameter file. It is reading it. On the basis of that, database is starting on which mode? No mount mode. What exactly means? the parameter file will be reading and the background process will be starting. What happened in the mount mode? It will search for control file. If control file is missing, it will give error then and there. But control file, we didn't touch it. So control file was there, and it will check, okay, these are the different files supposed to be there. So it read it and it mounted. And after that, based on the control file information, it is searching for all the data files. And what happened? We have removed one file. So if anyone is missing, you will not be able to start database in this way, normal way. Can you believe that your database is there, it's down, it corrupted, some file is missing, starting database is not up and running. That means entire application is there in the outage or it stopped. Nothing is working. And see the maybe pressure what we means as a DBA you are going to face. So we have to just fix it. What is a fix? Backup is there. If backup is not there, it's gone everything. And that is the reason we have spent maybe 3-4 days just backup. It might happen this scenario will never come in your entire career. But if it will come, then what will happen? How to recover it? And that is the reason we are trying to just understand something in this. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to just recover. What we have to recover? Whatever data file you can just you can give, because what file is saying this file. So you can recover it by whole name or give just simple file name. What is the step? Okay, so step is we always have to remember database should be there in mount mode. So we are already in mount mode, but to recover it from SQL prompt you cannot recover. Always remember. So stepwise, let me shut down. Though we know it's a corrupted, so make it simple. I'm just going to show you step by step what exactly you will do. Okay. So if data files are missing, so let me just write down. Okay. So you will not get confused. So if this data file, maybe any one data file, here we have different data file, right? So maybe any data file is missing, anyone. Here we lost this one, knowingly we deleted. What is user data file, right? So that is already, it's gone, nothing is there. But luckily we have already checked the backup is there. But we took it just before doing all these experiment. Now, what is the step to recover it? Step number 1, okay, recovery step we're talking about. I'm writing RMAN recovery step. Recovery step. First one. How you will get that database is not opening? You got the error. What error? Again, let me just show you how. This is error. It is showing some file is missing. So different type of recoveries are there. I'm just going to give you the basic idea, so at least you will be able to feel that, okay, what is recovery? Okay, because you may have 10, 15, 20 scenarios. I'm just showing out of 20 one scenario. That is a common one. So first step is start DB in mount mode. Or even before going to that part, let me come up one step ahead. First step is log into RMAN prompt by setting proper DB, okay? Because you are having 2 or maybe 3 databases. Which database got corrupted? You have to set the environment, okay? Setting proper environment. I'm just writing DB. What next? Next thing is what we have to do. we have to log means start the database in mount mode, because after mount it will not open. If you will give startup command also, it will go and stop there in the mount mode. So better though we are stepwise startup DB on mount mode. We all know what is mount mode. What else? The third part, what we have to do? Restore database. Database or data file or table space. In any option here, 3 options in this available. Depending on your what type of damage done in DB database, you have to give this command. We are going to give what? A data file. Okay. So third step is this one. Fourth step. What exactly fourth step we have to do? After restore, we have to do recover. Recover data. Yes. Once done, then fifth step is open database. That's it. You might be thinking it's so easy. Yes, it's so easy. If you understand the concept, this is the step. And same thing I'm going to follow. In the real scenario, maybe location will be different, the size will be different, the environment will be different. So many things, but you have already gone through it and it's not new for you all. Whoever is just attending that from session 1. Okay. Now, the same thing, what I'm going to implement in the database. What are steps I have written? Simple steps is this one only. And it will recover if you follow properly, if you back up properly, everything is normal. Database should be up and running. Okay, let's try. Same thing. So database is already shut down. I'm exiting, and the first step part, what I said, set the environment. Now, question is, this I have done in the first or second session. The same thing I'm showing. How to check what database environment we are into. Okay, we have to check which particular database environment we have set. So answer is ECHO, echo $Oracle SID. It will tell us which database we have set. See, if you are opening very first time, suppose I'm just opening new prompt, just to show you guys that these are small thing, but very important for all of us. Okay, maybe you are fresher, maybe you are having 1 or 2 years of experience. If you came to all these environments, well and good. Otherwise, to start with our career, sometime what happened, these things, even we are not having access. We are working in a database team, but we are just doing what maybe a small monitoring kind of thing. Hardly we are getting access to the database or database server. So it's very tough for us to just understand all these small things. So it's easy, but if it is very first time for you all, it is not going to be easy. Okay, so Oracle, password. Okay, now same command I'm giving. What command? Echo Oracle SID. Okay, Oracle SID. What is there? See, is anything is there? That means what? No environment is set. And that same thing, I'm just setting the environment. I'll show you. Okay, so Aura, ENV, then SHA data, and then I'm giving this same command. See what we are getting. So we'll come to know which database we have already set. No need to just, if it is already set, check. If not, put it. So hope these 2 steps are clear to all of you. Now coming back to our normal. Normal is the first step. If you will again follow what I've written, log into RMAN by setting proper environment. Environment is already set. Okay, So we have to log in. So first step I'm following. Okay. So let me go. RMAN target, this one. First thing is done. What next? Startup mount as per step. If you do startup also, it will go and hit into. So better startup mount. Startup mount. See, database is mounted. And after that, we know what error was there. So restore data file. Either you can give the full, see what error we got. Let me show you. What was the error? If you guys will see, error was cannot identify this one. So data file 7, that means each and every data file by default is assigned one number. Like system is 1, sysox is 2, undo 3, these way number got assigned. But you can ask, sir, how now database is already corrupted, how will come to know what is the number? So you will be getting yourself. So either you can give restore data file and 7, or you can give whichever way you are comfortable. Either restore, this will, let me show you both the options. Okay, I'll not hit enter. So alter data file. Okay, so here what? The restore data file name, semicolon, enter. Or restore data file number digit 7. That's it. Whichever way you are comfortable. So what it is doing actually? We're doing restore, so it is going to the backup location. It is taking it and copying and pasting it here. Copying from the backup, pasting here. Question here you can ask, but sir, how it will come to know what is the location of the backup? It's there in the control file. So another question, all the backup related information, where it is getting kept, it is kept in the control file. Okay, so it restored it. Next step, what I said, recover. Okay, so sorry, data file. Yes. So one more data file. If you remember, very first time we have deleted. I said definitely some region is there. So data file number is what? 12. So what I'll do? Restore that file also. That is missing. So same way. First I have shown you by giving full path. Here also you can give full path. How? You already know it. Okay. Otherwise it is showing you 12. So we have to give, you can give number. So I'm giving number. Restore data file, this one. So it restored from, again, backup have all the files. Now recover database. Right now it is hardly taking a few seconds, but in a real life scenario, the size is big. So definitely it's logical, it is going to take a long time. Now, recover is there. Then what was the next step? If you see it, recover database, then what? Open database. Alter database. Open. It's done. So this is database open. Now you can go and log into SQL Plus and you will be not getting anything error or something. sys as sys DE. Database is up and running. How to check? Select open mode from, it is read write. Read write means it's a fully functional. So this is about how to restore in case of data files and all those. If all the data files you will be deleting, what will happen? Just restore database. It will completely restore from the backup and put it here. Restore database, recover database, open database. That's it. Done. Okay. So this is what you can say. Yeah. So this is pretty much the idea about how to restore the basic fundamental for the recovery as well as the RMAN recovery is concerned. Okay, so that's it right now. I'm done for now, and tomorrow I'll just show you the logical recovery part, and if needed, I'll do a little bit recap. So that backup and recovery part will be over. Okay, and then a couple of sessions I'll just go for that performance tuning. One part is there. So I'll just give you the basic idea what is what. So that's it, guys.